Oh yeah, we're going. All right, 47 minutes until I run out of space on my phone. So this reading will be no longer than 47 minutes and 24 seconds. Something about max capacity. Oh, and my nose is really itchy. Either you've been going at max capacity or spirit is calling you to go to max capacity. Maybe the Moana song is coming through. There's no telling how far I'll go, right? I don't know. I know I should 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. So hopefully this reading is finding you at a very aligned time. Something is aligning. The opportunity for you to go at full capacity. Oh, what a fun message that's coming through. Hi, if you are joining me for the first time, I'm Joy, and this is Mystic Joy to the World. And that's the whole idea here. We're here to come together as a community to put our energy together towards elevating the collective consciousness through receiving messages from Spirit and making the changes that are asked of us. I just heard that. Okay. I already set the intention before I started pushing record, so Spirit, what is it that you would like the collective to know? The moon, something is hidden from you. Ooh, there's a surprise coming. This is such a fun energy. Multi-day trips, that's what just came through, multi-day trips. It just stuck out to me on the board in front of me. Oh, I didn't realize one popped out. Oh, I didn't realize one popped out, and it was strength in the reverse. So you didn't even realize that this whole time you've been building strength in the background. The perfect balance of the masculine, right? The lion, right? Very courageous. This is Leo season. And it's paired perfectly with the feminine alignment of the chakras there. But it came out in reverse. So, and the infinity symbol, I'm just noticing, this has always been your destiny. That's what I just heard. This has always been your destiny. This is like an infinite loop. Every lifetime you come back and complete a part of the cycle, a part of the loop. Ooh, and a message about time has been coming through a lot recently. And even in one of the library books I just got today, it's about time. There's something about time. You've been building strength this whole time and you didn't even know it. It's been hidden from you. Here comes the devil. Oh, it's been hidden by the devil. His minions. Ooh. Either your own strength has been hidden by the devil from you, or you've been hidden from the devil while you gained your strength enough to face this next level head on. Oh my gosh. Ugh. What is this message? How exciting. Okay, so we've got the King of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Those are both in the reverse. So King of Cups is mastery of emotion. You're the master, the lion. You've mastered strength, inner strength. Oh God, my nose is so itchy. Confirmation. You have learned how to master emotion despite being stabbed in the heart, right? That Three of Swords energy. And the Seven of Swords also came out in the reverse. It looks like this magpie, which Blue jays have been coming up a lot recently. I've seen them a lot outside, you know, flying by my car as I'm driving. And the town that I'm in, there's a lot of blue jays, right? But I know this, I'm pretty sure this is a magpie. But the blue color is really just standing out to me. And it's calling for peace. It's going up against 5 of these 7 swords. So something about being outnumbered, being at a disadvantage, only having 2 swords to hold steadfast in that strength that you've been building. And go and have the courage, have the strength to go up against those 5 swords that are aligned and ready to strike. And the only way that you could get to this point, this level of confidence within yourself and your abilities, whether this is, you know, a personal goal that you have, whether this is a professional or career move, whether this is politically standing up for what you believe is right, and we all are entitled to our own opinions. But you've needed to cultivate this strength until the perfect time. So you've been hidden. I'm pretty sure you've been hidden from the devil this whole time. And how did you cultivate strength? Through that 3 of Swords. Through betrayals. But you've done it. You've mastered inner strength. You've mastered the courage and the confidence to do what it takes to step into the next level, the next chapter of your life as a better version of yourself than you were yesterday. And that's all. We don't ever have to compete with anyone but ourselves, right? The devil tries to convince you that you have to compete with everyone else, but you don't. This King of Cups is so peaceful. Look at the swans just swimming around his feet. And this is what happens. You become magnetic, right? Just calm and regal, right? When you have that strength within you, when you're not triggered by others, you maintain this sense of calm awareness and this magnetism. Magnetism and stillness, I'm hearing. Magnetism and stillness. There's a few ripples by his feet, but it's not enough to disturb, you know, the peaceful swans that are in the lake, right? So your ability to, the strength that you've cultivated, right, in the shadows throughout your life, through betrayal, through heartbreak, right? This strength has allowed you to step into this King of Cups energy where it's just peace. And it's authority in a peaceful manner. It's leadership. This is leadership because you are so sure of who you are, because you are at perfect balance. And that's giving you the strength to do what needs to be done. To come up against those swords, even if you're outnumbered. And be confident in your ability to bring peace to the situation. Notice these swords could slice him, his, you know, just feathered wings. But he's not fearful of that. He almost seems to be pausing in a minute. There's something about stillness, power and power through stillness, presence through stillness. It's like command presence, right? He's just hanging there in midair, just frozen in time. Frozen in time to bring peace. Oh, and this Page of Pentacles, and there's one more that's flipped over here, and the King of Wands. This Page of Pentacles, oh my gosh, I'm just noticing. And Smokey the cat just jumped up here. He's excited about something that's outside the window. He can't see it, it's dark. What's out there? Are you excited? Do you sense something? You sense something is close. That's the energy I'm getting from this card, this Page of Pentacles. Something is right around the corner. Smokey, they gotta see. It's not even right around the corner. It's here. Look, he's holding this. It looks like this pentacle was delivered to him and he's in this reality, right? And he's looking into the image, into the artwork, into the frame. There's something about that. How are you framing something? What frame are you looking at? He's not even looking. He's reaching through the frame into this world that is pictured here through the red door, which is the door to yet another dimension, right? Past this blockade. Somehow this Page of Pentacles is able to reach through multiple dimensions or realities. You can imagine this as versions of yourself, right? So one version of yourself, that where he's standing, right, in this reality, could be the version of you that, well, he's reaching through and grabbing the pentacle. So he's bringing this abundant reality, wherever he got that pentacle, to him. So he's collapsing time and standing still. He's just reaching through the frames and grabbing what he desires from life, right? And bringing that frame, that picture of your future that you have for yourself, he's bringing it to him. He's not saying, oh, this is just some fantasy, it's just a picture on the wall. No, and this is why vision boards are so powerful. So this might be a message for you, or a nudge that Spirit is telling you to create a vision board. I have a board up here that's not quite a vision board. It's like an energetic calibration board. So everything on here ignites a certain emotional response, right? And they're all powerful emotional responses here, whether it's experiences that meant a lot to me, that had a great impact, or things that inspire me, or causes that I want to be able to support when, you know, my business is successful. Stuff for my kids that just warms my heart. So there's something about either doing a vision board or an energetic board like the one I just described. And if you're not sure how to do it, go to themommymindsetcoach.com, send me a message, and I can work with you in a one-on-one session creating your own energetic calibration board or vision board. But there's something about what frame are you accepting as your reality, right? Because we could argue that even him standing here, that this isn't even the reality. Maybe this entire green is also just a framed picture on a wall, right? And how many realities can you jump through? Kind of like that movie Inception, which I've tried to watch it several times and I would fall asleep or get distracted or something came up every time. But I believe it has something to do with like this concept, right? Going through multi-dimensions, or like a Doctor Strange type of thing. So which of these images, which of these realities are you accepting as your truth, as your present, as your future? You know, we can assign labels. So he's reaching into an abundant timeline and calling it to him. So the pentacle then moves from this space here through the red door into this frame, the yellow frame, which is a different possible outcome for his life, right? If we look at all of these as like different avenues, right? Or different outcomes that your life could have. This is how manifestation works. He's thinking of the idea, he wants the pentacle, and he's reaching through and taking the physical action, so that's a perfect balance. And just like we're seeing here in this strength card with this lion, this perfectly aligned chakra lion, right? This meditating, powerful yet peaceful feline. Wow, I wasn't expecting all that to come through with the Page of Pentacles. So, and also with that came the King of Wands. The King of Wands is the absolute boss, right? This is like endgame. That Page of Pentacles grows up to be the King of Wands. And this is his dominion. So this is what happens when you do that. When you create what you desire, whether that's how you want the world to be, whether it's your personal life or your professional life or your family life or your relationships, or your financial situation, or whatever it looks like for you, whatever your ideal life is, create the image you want to see, and then take the aligned action, like that page, reaching through those frames, and start framing the reality that you see now as where you desire to be. So for example, and this sounds like a little confusing, let me try and simplify it. If I believe that everyone is a jerk and people don't actually care about each other, then everywhere I look, whether that's the news or my local community or people at the grocery store, or other kids and parents and staff at my children's schools, if I'm holding that belief, that's the frame that I have set for my life. That's the vision that I'm looking at, right? So this is where free will comes in, because we each have the free will to change the frame that we're looking at, which manifests as our life. And if I'm looking at it in a negative frame, that's the reality I'm going to experience. But if I then decide everyone is so caring and supportive and just extremely generous, and I'm always around the kindest people, these strangers just look out for each other. It's amazing how we just have world peace overnight, the end of war, and fear is eradicated from our planet, and humanity can come to a collective effort to make advances in science and technology and actually get, further into the stars, right? By working together. So if that's the frame that I desire, then that's what I'm going to put on my vision board or on my energetic calibration board, or I'm going to speak in a way that supports that, and it's going to change how you see reality form in front of you, because you won't be triggered by people, because your perception of them, your frame will be completely different. So you will assume the best instead of the worst. And you'd be surprised how easy it is to turn things around. I've been practicing that a lot recently, so I encourage you to do the same. Next time you're triggered, just try to reframe it. But this is the final frame. Your King of Wands era. You've done it. Look at that robe. He's the boss. He's the leader. So you're going to do it. You're going to, maybe this is, whoever you're going up against, those swords, they listen to you because you're the boss, and you show up in that King of Cups, that still silent authority, right? Oh, what a beautiful energy. I love it. Okay, final message for the collective. I feel like I really went off on a tangent there. Sorry. Oh my God. Okay. The Empress. Oh, the Empress. She is... Look at that lucky rabbit. Look at that lucky rabbit. That's what you are. You're a lucky rabbit. The Empress. You're just lounging. You know? This is the best of what life has to offer. It's... Hold on, we're gonna look up. I'm just curious what the book has to say. I haven't gotten the Empress in this deck yet. This is the Radiant Tarot, for anyone who's interested. Okay. Earth Mother. Oh, I love it. See, you're working to... The courage to save the earth, to collectively bring humanity to work together to make this planet sustainable, and then to get us off this planet into the stars. You have a big role here. I heard you have a big voice. You have a big voice. Because you have big energy. That BDE. Oh my gosh. The Empress is creation. She's Mother Gaia. You are bringing this. You are an integral part of making this planet sustainable. And you've been building the strength to stand up to whoever. You've been building the courage to use that voice this whole time. To be able to stand up to the other swords. I'm so proud of you. Oh. Please let me know what's going on and what your plan is for your voice to be heard in the comments. Thank you for letting me read your energy, and I will see you tomorrow in the next video. Peace out, world.